Hi everyone, my name is Tita. I'm a lead volunteer with HDB&Q Rescue, and welcome to Foster Orientation. This is video number 4, and it's all about how you can help your pet find a home. There's 3 main things you can do to help your foster pet find a home. The first is to take a lot of pictures and videos. The second is to tell us about your pet's personality, quirks, antics, etc., so that we can write an awesome profile. The profile will appear on our website, as well as it is synced to a website called Wagtopia, and that is it's like a database that people who are looking for a pet can search, and then the HDB&Q animals can show up there. The third thing you could do is actually let all the people in your life know that you have some foster pets that are looking for a home. Here are some photography tips from someone who's not a photographer. I have a smartphone. I think most people do as well. So here's my 5 tips. Tip 1, make sure there's good lighting. Natural light is best, but do whatever you can to avoid having shadows immediately over the pets. It makes for not very good pictures. My second tip is to either get down on the animal's level or bring them up to your level. You'll see for the 2 kitten pictures, the one that's on the floor, the little white kitten, I'm on the floor as well to get that shot. For the kitten that's sitting on the desk, again, she's sitting on my desk. So when I'm holding the phone right here, I'm exactly at eye level with her. And that also makes for a great picture. And then for the two dogs that are here, you can see that they're actually on couches. And so that's like raising them up so that they are going to be, so it's a little easier to take that picture. The third tip is take a couple of videos if it's really hard to get a clear shot. So the videos will still, give people a sense of what this animal looks like and a little bit about their mannerisms if you're not able to grab a still shot. And then sometimes we can actually grab a screenshot of your video. Tip number 4, for those dark animals, like this black and tan puppy here, photograph against a light background. So whether you're throwing down a light colored towel or blanket or something, or getting them out in the sunshine or putting them on the sidewalk, doing these things to help make them a little bit more visible and make sure that there's enough contrast so we can see their cute little faces. And my photography tip number 5 is to enlist a friend or a family member. They can hold up a toy. They can help you make interesting noises so the animal looks at you. They can actually hold the animals, and that can make for a good picture too, because it's a little easier to keep them, for that animal to stay still, especially if they're a little puppy or a kitten. And then getting to the pet profiles. The pet profiles are really important because in addition to the pictures, this is the information that a potential family is going to read about the pet, and it will help them decide that they're really interested in meeting them. I know that these are all kitten pictures. When I first made this deck, I only had kittens, and so these were the pictures that was easiest for me to grab. And because you know your foster pets best, we would like your help is really critical in getting these pictures and then helping to understand your kittens and puppies' personalities so that we can write really good profiles on them and really attract the eye of, their perfect family. I do like the picture of Acorn and Cola. So those 2 kittens there, you can see I have a friend who's holding both of them. It's not like the best picture, but it does give you kind of a sense of what they look like. It also gives a little sense of their size, and you can kind of see some of their markings. So it's not a great picture, but it's definitely it's actually better than some of the pictures that we get. So again, anything you could do to try to get good pictures of your pets really, really helps go a long way in getting them adopted. So when it comes to writing your profiles, let's talk through some tips for writing your kitten and cat profiles. You don't actually write the profile. You could just answer the questions that I've listed here. And then by answering the questions, our volunteers will help put together a profile that illustrates the pet's personality. Feel free to send over those notes to our email at leadfoster@hdbnqrescue.org. And you also may be contacted by someone prompting you to go ahead and answer these questions. The thing that I like to describe this as, think about the things that you would want to tell your friends and family, or think about the things that you think are really cute and you want to like take a picture of or take a video of. A lot of that stuff helps to answer some of the profile questions. I'm not going to read all of these, but really just thinking a little bit more about answering these questions will help to share about your foster animal's personality. So that's always really helpful to have. And of course, here are the profile tips for puppies and dogs. Again, the tips are generally all the same. It's thinking about what are these things that sorry, I see my typo, that these puppies or dogs are doing that you really want to tell your friends and family about. So answering some questions about their schedule, some of their behaviors, if they're used to walking on a leash, if they're used to being in a crate, what are their favorite toys, etc. Sharing that information with us really helps to write a great profile so we can find them their forever homes. And finally, when it comes to promoting your foster pets, we love when our foster families help us do this. We have had a lot of foster families get pets adopted simply by sharing their pets with their own networks. And that's always a beautiful thing. So after you've had your foster pet for a little while, you will receive a link to a shared Google album, and then you'll be able to upload pictures that you take on your phones or devices to that album, and then our team will have access to it so that we can use those pictures with social medias, posts, etc., etc. And when you're posting on social media, please tag us. It's not just so that people know who they can go to learn more about the pet or to apply to adopt. It actually helps the algorithm to have us tagged in it, and then we can share and interact with that post. And then finally, if you're telling your friends, coworkers, colleagues, neighbors, your favorite librarian, any of that, if anyone is really interested in adopting one of the animals you're fostering, again, that first step is to fill out an application on our website. And if you know that this person is, you think this person's going to be really, really terrific for the pet you have, you know that they're a responsible and amazing pet owner, definitely let us know that as well. And thank you so much for helping to pass the word on, because this helping to promote your foster pets also absolutely helps them to get adopted. Thank you once again for opening your hearts and home for all of these foster animals. Here are the list of some resources that you have. And of course, if you do have any questions, if you want to go over any of this in person, on a phone call, etc., please email leadfoster@hdbnqrescue.org and put orientation as the subject line. Thanks for listening, and we hope you'll check out the rest of our orientation videos as well. Thank you.